Burnz. He's doing a goddamn radio show. EastVillageRadio.com. Yo, Wolfman Jack. Remember Wolfman Jack?
Yeah.
Yo, Wolfman Jack.
Don't get your panties all in a bunch.
Wolfman Jack. What's up, everybody? Blackpool Takeover, EastVillageRadio.com. 156th show?
Yes.
Sounds good. Amazing show for you ladies and gentlemen and cunts tonight. And your wankers out there. We're going to have a fun night. Last chance for tickets to the Super Bowl, Black and Blue Bowl, coming up Saturday, May 19th at Webster Hall. Yes, an amazing fucking bag of tricks that lineup is. We're going to have guests on the show. We'll get into one of them in a second. Very special, friendly, cutesy one of ours. And we opened it up with some Warzone with the Sound of Revolution. Yes, we got Todd, the kid, in the studio soon. But Jay, and I believe Todd Youth is coming in around 9 o'clock. After that, you heard SSD Control, Boiling Point. After that, if anyone doesn't know, New York Hardcore, unfortunately, lost another member of the hardcore family in New York City. Little Greg Haywood from Everybody Gets Hurt.
He didn't die yet.
No, he actually passed. Yeah, he actually was on life support. I was told now it's no more. Unfortunately, he passed over right before Mother's Day. Rest in peace. Little Greg, that band EGH, one of the hardest fucking New York bands that ever existed. Crazy shit that went on. Very great, talented guitarist, I will say. Was in Terror Am as well. We just played Scumbag, and that goes out to him and all his family and friends. Hopefully you guys can find some peace in the tragedy that took place. It's a very sad thing when you lose somebody, let alone somebody who contributed to the scene that we all appreciate. Sudden death of Greg. Very sad to hear. And rest in peace, man. Yeah, anybody out there, all the Queens guys, you guys know who you are. Ups and downs in life, and right now it's a very sad time, but you know, obviously we got to flip it and make a positive move for ourselves, and you know, take it from there. So hopefully everybody's doing all right. Much respect. After that, you heard the Nomads with Insomniac. Followed by The Mob. We actually had those guys on. That was a new track we played recently. We played it again because it's so good. The Mob with That's It. Amazing track. You will see them play the B&B Super Bowl Hardcore. Tickets are available at the door, so it is not technically sold out. I'll say it again. Be there. Right now, I want to say what's up to my man Damian Burnz behind the fucking tables.
What up, Doc?
We got Buske back from Puerto Rico! Buske's back in the truck box.
I'm all crunchy from my sunburn.
We were sipping fucking fruity umbrella drinks. Amazing.
We had a good time.
And also Larry, a.k.a. Lawrence, Larry from Brooklyn. What's up?
Hey, Doc.
And one of the special guests of the Blackpool Takeover on EastVillageRadio.com, our brother from another mother, Lars Frederiksen. What's up, baby?
I'm here.
Oh my God,
right.
that voice brings sprinkles to
back
my
memories.
Sunday. Whoa! Yes. Ice cream.
I was ice cream now, Joe.
So, well, let's cut to the chase right now, Lars. You've been fucking a busy man.
Yes.
That sounded weird. Hold on. You haven't been fucking a busy man. That definitely sounds weird.
God.
You've been a busy guy, and you've been. Let's see, you were on tour at Rancid, right? And the old firm Casual.
Right. Oh, I was just over in Europe for about 5 weeks total. Did a 4-week tour with the Old Firm Casuals. And then in the middle of it all, did one show with Rancid. Actually, it was amazing. Thank you very much. And
Where was that? Where was the Rancid show?
Groesrock. It's in Belgium. Belgium, yeah.
Big fest.
Yes.
Lars, what's it like doing something like a Rancid show at a huge fest like that, and then doing a brand new band, Old Firm Casuals, in the smaller?
It's humbling.
It's awesome. It's got to be pretty awesome.
No, I mean it's cool. It's cool. I mean, you know, Rancid, you know, it's like a well-oiled machine, so to speak. I mean, you know, for lack of a better term. And the Casuals were just, you know, kind of, you know, still earning our stripes. So it's not something I'm not familiar with. Right? We did it with the Bastards too. You know, we did it with Rancid. I mean, remember the first time we went over to Europe in '93 with Rancid, we were playing in front of 10 guys, and that would be like the support band. You know what I mean? So,
right.
You know, and a few Army guys. You know,
right.
You know, you always knew the Army guys because they'd be yelling at you in English. So the Germans would just stand with their arms crossed, judging you.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so I mean, it's cool. You know, it was nice to get over there again and. eat schnitzel every day.
Well, I gotta say, I broke your chops when you called that day on the radio show, and I was like, Lars, when's the last time you played in New York City without a barricade? And you chuckled on the phone, and I gotta say, you guys gotta be stoked to play Webster Hall, right?
Absolutely, man. This is a pretty cool thing for us.
Yeah.
You know, it's a return, you know.
Straight up.
To be, because when we first started, like I said before, we play with nothing but hardcore bands, because those were the only bands that would play with us, really.
Yeah.
And also we were unique in that sense where there was no bands really like us.
Yeah.
So we fit in with and we always sort of connected with the Sheer Terrors and the Sick of It Alls and the AFs and all those bands.
Yeah.
They're more like us.
Right.
You know
And still are.
And still are.
Yeah, that's why it comes full circle. And now here you guys, you're playing, it's actually Webster Hall's 125th year anniversary, which was pretty crazy. The place has got some history deep in New York City. So,
I remember Tim, Tim's pretty stoked because he saw the Chromax there.
Oh, shit.
86.
Yeah, that's a very,
86.
very famous show. People talk about it.
Yeah, he was there.
Wow.
So now we're coming back, So I'm stoked just to be playing with all those bands either today.
Yeah.
You know.
I gotta say, this is definitely probably the most diverse lineup we've ever had. And, it came out, the ingredients is amazing.
Well, to me, punk and hardcore and skinhead and whatever, that's all the same. It's all the same.
Straight up.
It all falls from the same tree. It's just got a few more trees have seemed to pop up over the years, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's all the same fucking thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, the guys obviously, Rancid has played probably so many shows that you can't even count, So, Webster Hall, being that booking you guys, I'm being realistic, we probably could have picked a bigger venue. What we tried to do, with all due respect, was to not announce you guys in the beginning, so we could kind of, keep a lot of the hardcore crowd to get some tickets, because Rancid is a pretty big band. You guys have paid your dues and made your rounds, and I gotta say, I think the mix of this crowd is such a great. It's so cool because there's going to be people there that have never seen anybody else. Rancid's on the bill. They're going to see bands like The Mob, bands like anybody, fucking Warzone, the tribute to Ray. Outburst, -1. That's how, to me,
Hazen Street.
Right, Hazen Street. To me, those shows as a kid, when you would go to a show and have a band like Rancid, Madball, a ska band,
the 90s.
Yeah.
The first time I ever saw the Chromax, they were playing with GBH.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Holy shit, where was that?
At One Step Beyond in Santa Clara, California.
Holy shit.
You know what I mean? So that, and the same night Adolescents were playing with whoever.
You're not that old.
I'm old enough. I'm old enough.
You don't look it, brother.
Well, thank you, bro. It's punk rock. It keeps you young.
Cool
Formaldehyde.
Cool stuff. Yeah. So anyone that doesn't know, we got a big party going on tonight. We got to talk to a couple of guys from Warzone. We got Freddy coming in to talk about his little showing with Hazen Street on the show this year. We have a party going on after this at Hi-Fi and Avenue A between 10th and 11th Street. Paulie, DJ Don't Like You is
Nobody. DJ Don't Like
Nobody. Paulie's DJ in Hi-Fi. We got Sean Dixon filling in at the door. Anyone knows SD, come down, say what's up, SD. And come down to Hi-Fi tonight. We're going to have some drink specials for the hardcore punk rock crowd. We're going to have a good time. So we're going to get to some more music. We're going to do ticket giveaways a little while. We got some t-shirt giveaways. We got a lot of shit to give away. Right now we're going to give you some music from Rancid. We're going to let Lars do a drop on the radio show for us right now. Lars, go ahead, babe.
All right, this is Lars Frederiksen from Rancid and the Old Firm Casuals, and you're listening to the Black and Blue Takeover on EastVillageRadio.com, and this next song is called Max for Murder by Rancid.
Black and Blue! We're getting crazy in the Black and Blue Takeover! That was my malfunction Chromags impression of the Black and Blue style. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Black and Blue Takeover, EastVillageRadio.com. Getting wet and juicy down here with a lot of
a lot of females out here.
A lot of females on the street.
Out here in the street. What up, Teresa?
Wagging their tail in the street. So, everybody, yes, you just heard Embrace. E. Mackay, I Wish I. Oh,
Earth Crisis first.
Oh, shit. Earth Crisis! Where's Earth AD? That means after dark? No, okay.
After Damian.
After Damian. Damian from the Omen. 666. And before that, Coach there was Sick of It. That's a buddy from Take Offense's side project.
Yeah.
What's his name again? Greg?
Greg Wonka.
Greg! Willy Wonka! What's up, Greg? Before that, Rancid, Lars dropped Maxwell Murder for you guys. And by the way, we actually have tickets to give away for the Super Bowl B&B Bowl this weekend, but EVR will be giving away their own tickets tomorrow. Check out the site, and you can win tickets through actually East Village Radio. Yeah. So
that's a bonus.
You guys all know what's up. Very big part of the hardcore scene. It's been many years since he passed. Rabies, rest in peace. Warzone guys have decided that it was time. And I'll let them explain in details, but the tribute idea came about, and I was honored to actually let that happen, or to not even let it happen, to say yes, fucking do it, and you know, not letting anything. But we got some visitors in the studio, and I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, fellas. Say your name and what you do in the band. What's up?
I'm Todd, and I play bass.
Jason, play guitar.
Yeah, we got the strummers in the house, boys and girls.
Yeah, so I'll let Todd speak first. Todd, I want to ask you a question. You know, a lot of people, you know, should know who Warzone is and was and the effects of rabies. But, you know, what can you say about, you know, the history of you with this band and what it meant and the whole coming about of this tribute show going on?
Well, we were all very close with Ray. We were all very close with Ray from our times, you know, joining the band and everything. I was in the band, I guess, the last 5 years of its existence. And Ray was always just a real dude, you know what I mean? Like, he was very supportive of the scene. Anybody trying to do anything in the scene, you know, whether it be a band, a zine, you know, supporting the shows, putting on shows, and
everything.
Yeah, he was a real important guy, you know, and he gets a lot of love still to this day, and you know, it's just time to show him some love back.
Respect. Yeah.
Honor him.
Yeah, man. I gotta say, I mean, to have this happen in New York City at Webster Hall is definitely a fucking huge deal. And, you know, a lot of kids out there, unfortunately, may not have had a chance to see Rabies and the band, you know, contribute their style of hardcore to the scene. But you guys are going to have as close as you can get to it. And there's a lot of special guest singers going on, right?
Yes, we do.
Wow. And we're not going to really get into that. You want it to be more of a surprise, is what you're thinking?
Well, I mean, I can tell you, Puerto Rican Mike will be doing a couple songs. Yeah.
Wow. Miguel!
Yo, he told me he's like, yo, I'm so pumped. He's like, I just started doing push-ups.
Who
One
else?
more names. We asked Brian from Outburst, but he said no.
That's not the only thing he said no to.
He probably said yes, he's just not going to come.
Couldn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you can get Vitalo.
Hey! Why not? So,
Toby from H2O.
cool.
He'll be doing a song. You'll see Mike Dixon and Dean Miller of No Redeeming Social Value doing a song.
Awesome.
And
Don't spill
maybe you just gotta
No
be
more
there.
names, no more names.
Right.
and see
There's a
that.
couple surprises.
Because if somebody doesn't show up, we look like this.
Well, you guys, I gotta say, I mean, a lot of kids are looking forward to it. And listen, if you guys out there's a lot of bands out there in the scene that were really influenced by Warzone. And, you know, Buske actually always talks about it because he's tight and he played in the band. Phone's ringing for
Are
no
you
reason.
fucking kidding me?
That might actually be Vinny.
Oh, yeah? Well, we didn't tell him to call yet, so don't tell him to call. Vinny, hang on, buddy. We'll tell you when to call. But you know, a lot of, like Buske played in Terror. How influenced was Scott from Warzone?
Absolutely. If there is probably one major influence on Scott and probably the band Terror in general, it would have been Ray V's, you know. And their last record was called Keepers of the Faith, and that was a whole kind of playback on, you know, the always keep the faith thing, you know. And it was actually a part of the layout was a picture of Ray, you know, and it's like, and if there's one band right now, you know, a notable popular hardcore band, Terror is probably it, you know, and that's one message that they continually spread, and especially Scott, you know, is how important Ray's outlook on hardcore and the scene and supporting, like you said, shows, zines, people just making that effort is, you know. So I think it's awesome, you know, that how many years later people still give a shit, and how awesome is it that, you know, you can do this sort of a tribute and it's like, you know, giving people chills.
Well, Scott also has a similar stage presence to Ray in the fact that the rapport that he has with the audience, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
Totally.
So I always respected that about him as well.
And he's one of many. You know what I mean? I say that because I know that firsthand, being in the band and close friends with him. You know, and I know plenty of other people that admire everything that Warzone stood for over the years.
It's pretty crazy. Well, Todd, let me ask you this: as far as band members, who else is in the band?
Well, obviously myself and Jason.
Right
here. We have Todd Youth, also on guitar.
Oh, wow. Shit.
There you go.
Yeah,
damn.
Legendary status.
Holy shit. Seriousness.
And Vinny Value on drums.
Vinny!
Supposed to come down.
Yeah, where is Todd Youth?
He's supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. So we'll see, he should be here.
It's his birthday. Bust his balls.
He's about 20. Yeah, happy birthday, Todd Youth. He should be here around 9 o'clock. He actually texted me, said he's going to be here at 9. So we'll
He's Todd Youth. He's always early.
Yeah. So that's pretty dope, man. I cannot wait to see what's going on. I don't want to keep drilling you guys and giving away the show, but I think people want to know, what's the set list looking like for the show, for Warzone Tribute? What is the set list going to look like?
It's only the third album.
Just kidding.
No, I think our whole set list is going to be songs that everybody's very familiar with and would want to see live.
Right.
So I think everybody's gonna dig it.
Yeah, I believe these guys are scheduled to go on about 8 o'clock. I won't give away the whole set time thing, but they go on at a good time of the show. They're almost at the end of the night, but just make sure you don't miss these guys. This is going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Absolutely.
So don't fucking flake out. And listen, there's a lot of shows going on that weekend. A lot of people have a lot of things to do. But I will promise you this: the B&B Super Bowl at Webster Hall has been nothing but epic every year, and it just keeps getting better. So if you guys,
that's an understatement.
are debating on whether you want to wait in line because you kind of didn't get a ticket and have money at the time when the tickets were on sale, Generation Records has about 15 to 20 tickets we dropped off tonight, and New York Hardcore had about 15 to 20 tickets that we dropped off tonight. So they're probably gone already, but you could try getting there or calling there before you go. But I mean, to me, it's worth it. I mean, if you guys want to go to the show, get to the door. Get online, 12 o'clock. I mean, to be at a show like that, to wait online for an hour and a half, 2 hours is nothing, man. I mean, you're going to witness shit that people are never going to see, have a chance to see again.
It may suck for an hour while you're standing outside, but 5 years from now, you're going to be
I'll keep them entertained.
Yes, right. You don't want to kick yourself in the ass years later.
Definitely, dude. It's going to be amazing. So, all right, well, we're going to talk to these guys some more. We're going to actually do a ticket giveaway in the next break. If you guys want to write down the number so you have it, just in case I forget to give it to you later, it's going to be area code 212-254-7104. Again, it's area code 212-254-7104. Hold that number, and we'll give away tickets on our next break. Not now. Don't call us now. You're not going to win. I also wanted to drop real quick is that this radio station, it's getting warm out. People are on the go. They're not really home behind the computers. There is a mobile app for this website. It's free. It's called EVR Mobile. Just search it on your phone. They got them for Blackberries. They got them for fucking iPhones. They got them for Droids. EVR Mobile.
Not for Todd's phone. They got for flip phones?
That's got flip phone.
I got a flip phone.
You got the real cellular from the 90s with a big battery.
Check out Motorola with the giant battery on the back of it.
Yeah, check out the app. It's fucking free. We don't get paid to do this shit. We do it out of the love.
I'll tell you what, I used it for the first time last week in Puerto Rico. I tuned in last week. I was sitting on the balcony of our hotel room smoking a cigar, listening to the radio show.
Doing it big.
Dude, the thing's fucking awesome. That app is fucking awesome.
It's dope.
And it streams perfectly. There's no glitches.
Yeah.
So even though it may be a mobile thing,
it's dope.
It's awesome.
It's great.
So definitely check it out.
Tells you what song's playing when you're listening to it. It says it right on there.
If you can read.
But I think we're going to get into some Warzone music. Can we let these guys do a drop? Get into some fucking Warzone, baby!
This is Todd from Warzone, and you're listening to the Black and Blue Takeover on EastVillageRadio.com. The next song is Intro Bust into We're the Crew, I think.
Yes.
Yo, what's up with that? Let's go.
All right, everybody. So, yes, you heard Chorus of Disapproval with Full Circle Stop. Before that, Discharge with Spoils of War. We had Warzone We're the Crew, and we had the Warzone Intro Bust. Yes. Crazy show tonight. Warzone in the house, hanging out with everybody. In memory of our brother Ray B's We're going to have a great time on the 19th. People are going to witness these songs being played at Webster Hall. It's an amazing, amazing night. Definitely interesting. Buske, is that phone dial out?
It does.
Do me a favor. Call this guy right now. We want to get somebody on the phone right here.
I got 100
dial that
people
number right there. Dial that number.
Oh, God. Come on.
1-900 big tits.
We're going to try getting somebody on the phone right here.
You gotta hold
Buske, you shut that off? What happened? The screen went off on
I don't know.
Hold it still.
Hold on. It's doing the fucking,
hold on, everybody.
Shuffle over here.
We're gonna do ticket giveaways. So try to get this hammer on the phone real quick. All right, hopefully he answers the phone. Let me get him up. Hello, New York Hardcore. Buske, what'd you hit the button to project the screen here?
I did.
Oh, Larry, what'd you do, bro?
I wanted to shut off the AC, but
No, don't stop pushing buttons, bro. Come on, man. You just fucked us up. Come on, Jesus Lord here.
Wrong number.
I have a different. Yeah, I have a different number.
No, he just texted me from that number. That's his number. So.
In the meanwhile,
we got Jay and Todd in the house. Guys, I gotta say, what's the feel with the other band members? Is little Vinny psyched to play the show or what?
Absolutely, we all are.
Oh wow, you guys!
This is definitely a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I'm excited.
It's kind of funny because when Todd called me up, I was kind of like, all right, we'll see what's up with that. All right, well, I'm fucking stoked. I was actually calling him for the same reason, but
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because you know what? Before all of this, amongst a lot of us, we've all were talking about it. Like, wow, wouldn't it be great? And then I guess you were on the same page.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's something that has kind of been brought to us a few times over the last few years, in different cities and different festivals and things like that. And, it really only made sense to do it here in New York.
Amen!
Black and Blue, since that's,
yeah, boy, that's what we're talking.
Somebody asked us like a week after to do it in Philly. Nope.
Shit, huh? All right, well, hey.
One time.
Yeah. That's it. One-time wonder for the Black and Blue Takeover, B&B Bowl. You're going to see Warzone. That's the Italian version.
Calzone.
Calzone! Calzone and Bagaz.
Oh, Warzone for you Irish motherfuckers.
You know what's crazy is that we're trying to put together some footage of rabies. We've been in touch with Clayton Patterson, who's kind of tight with Ray. And he's got some really high def footage from like the 80s of like Ray working with Jimmy and Pyramid days and stuff like that. It's fucking pretty dope. So hopefully we can put together and make it happen during the show. We'll have a little clip up there of Ray, back in the action. So it should be fun to celebrate somebody who gave their heart and soul to the scene. But we tried to get our brother Mike, Puerto Rican Mike, on the phone because he's gonna play some District 9. But he texted me while I was on the air. But actually, he just texted me again. Let's see what he said.
tell him to call in.
Puerto Rican Mike, call in. Tried to call again, buddy. So,
He don't got enough nickels to make it over here on the phone.
oh shit. So, everybody, don't forget. Tell your friends. Get to the show early. You need tickets. And 12 o'clock is not too bad. You don't got to sleep in the parking lot.
And also, don't forget, tomorrow EVR is going to be doing ticket giveaways as well. So.
Oh shit! Hold on. Oh damn! Having problems. We're getting teased, Puerto Rican. Your EVR is going to give away a pair of tickets tomorrow, so stay tuned to the site. You can go to EVR.com tomorrow, and they'll be giving away a pair of tickets to the show on Saturday. We have a lot of people getting pissed off that they didn't get tickets, but you know what? I mean, you do this every year. Why don't you fucking, how do you expect?
Let it ring twice.
Let it ring twice, yeah.
I'm not. It's hanging up.
It's hanging up. But, these shows, and listen, hardcore right now is on the up and up. I mean, you got, this is Hardcore Fest, you got the Black and Blue Bowl, which is 1 day. People call it a fest. I hate when they say that because it's not a fest. The fest is 3 days, 2 days. But a lot of shows. You have the Tsunami guys, they do their thing. You got the Riot Fest, you got this fest.
You got this fucking show,
you got
Black and Blue Takeover.
You got Rice and Potatoes, a fest. You got,
Shout out to United Blood as well.
United Blood is a very Buske. That's kind of a young new fest that's been going on and been doing really well, right?
It is. Yeah, they typically showcase some of the younger, up and coming, smaller bands. But every year, they seem to be getting bigger and bigger. Madball's played, Chromax have played, shit like that. But very, very cool fest. Very good guys that do it. So anybody on the East Coast should definitely check out United Blood too.
Yeah, good shit. We're gonna save this song for hopefully a phone call from our friend. We're gonna skip to number 16. Let's go to the next track, and we're gonna keep the music going, talk some more shit. We'll try to get Mikey on the phone. This is Scapegoat with Desensitized on Black and Blue. I'm gonna talk. Black and Blue Takeover, EastfieldRadio.com. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard some District 9, our brother Puerto Rican Mike. We tried to get him on the phone. Unfortunately, some issues with the phone line when you call 212-254-7104. It seems like it goes through a Verizon information. So we might have an issue with the ticket giveaways tonight. We apologize. Hopefully the guys upstairs are listening and they can kind of figure this out for us. Can you text Peter while we're on the phone? Absolutely. While we're talking? Let's see. So District 9, you heard that. We had to drop it. We tried to get Mike on the phone again, and just we were having some issues. So put you back, and you heard Scapegoat with Desensitized. Right now we have somebody you can't get very easy these days. Hard. He's a man on a mission. A man with power in the tower.
It sounds like WWF.
Go your old jabroni.
Yeah. I want to say what's up and introduce Todd Youth.
Hey everybody, what's happening?
Holy shit.
We got him. We finally got him here.
We got him. Todd, I got to say this right now. We've talked about you good and bad. So many times we talked about you on the show because you've been around and you've been involved with the hardcore scene. And so many years ago with Murphy's Law. I mean, what record were you involved with Murphy's Law?
I started touring with Murphy's Law off the first record on the Beastie Boy tour. It was my first like real tour.
Yeah, boy.
And then Back with the Bomb was the first record I made.
Wow. It's awesome. That's some crazy shit. That is a record that has influenced fucking many people's lives. Do you still like comprehend the influence that something like that had on so many kids?
You know, I mean, it's kind of hard because it's like, you know, it's so long ago now for me. You know what I mean? And like I've gone through so many different, you know, bands and working with different musicians through my life, but you know, that one record, people still, you know, it's one of those records that people still come up to me and talk about.
It's crazy, right?
One of the best records out of the New York hardcore scene ever. I know it influenced me to do many bong hits. See what that got you, though. It got me a radio show, Brooklyn Valley.
So, Todd, let me ask you this. I mean, you know, back then, I mean, you know, damn, man, I can't imagine, like, being on tour with Jimmy. That had to be a handful, but I mean, that's a whole other story.
The Beastie Boys, too.
I mean, let's just enlighten people. Like, you know, don't be shy. Like, what musical ventures have you done since then? Like, drop some fucking names. Like, where have you been, man? Where have you been up to? I heard you've been doing some big things.
After Murphy's Law, I joined a band called Degeneration.
Jesse.
And I did that for a while, and then when the band broke up, I got a call to. I got asked to either audition for the Foo Fighters or join Danzig, and the end of D-Gen was kind of not good, and everybody wasn't getting along, and it wasn't fun, and I was like, okay, you know, where am I going to have more fun? And I knew I'd have more fun on tour with Danzig than I would with Foo Fighters.
Amen.
And then when I ended up joining Danzig.
Is that true though? Did you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Danzig
girls are definitely a lot hotter.
Yeah. They were of age, I imagine. Yeah.
And then when I joined Danzig though, because I mean I liked the Misfits when I was a kid. They were all right, but I actually really, out of all the things Glenn's done, Sam Hain was my favorite. So when I joined Danzig, he asked me to do the Sam Hain reunion tour. So my first tour with Glenn, I was doing Sam Hain and Danzig. And then after that,
we're big fans here.
Sam Hain?
All of it. All of it.
And Glenn, I mean, you can listen to the Misfits box set, and there's not one bad song. No. There's not one bad song. I mean, he hasn't written a good song in the past 15 or 20 years. But,
I actually like the new one, and these guys hate me for it.
No, Danzig 3 was the end of that career.
Right. 4, I like 4.
4 I could live with.
I like 4.
3 was a banger, 4 is a half banger.
And I think 7 was okay, at least the guitar playing. Anyway, and after Danzig, I had gotten a record deal, my own thing called the Chelsea Smiles, and then I went out and I did a bunch of gigs playing guitar for Motorhead, which for me was probably one of the biggest honors of my life, was to get that phone call. Phil Campbell's mom had died in the middle of the Hammer tour, and it was a Friday night at 6 o'clock. I'll never forget as long as I live. 6 o'clock at night, and I'd been friends with those guys. Danzig and Motorhead used to rehearse next door to each other, and I got a call at 6 o'clock at night going, hey, Phil's mom died. Would you be able to finish out this tour? And I was like, wow, I'm blown away. I'm honored. And I figured I would have until the middle of the following week. And the manager goes, okay, I need you on a plane Sunday morning, 6 a.m. You got to do your first show Sunday night. Wow. So I had like, 20-something hours to learn the whole Motorhead set. But, I made sure I went into it like, I mean, any of these gigs that I've done, whether it's Danzig or Motorhead or playing with Ace Frehley, whatever it is, I try and stay true to what's on the records because I figure like nobody wants to hear my interpretation of the solo of Mother. You want to hear what's on the record, which you've been listening to for 20 years.
True.
So when I went into the Motorhead thing, I went into it, and Fast Eddie Clarke's one of my favorite guitar players of all time, so I really just tried to make it sound like as close to No Sleep Till Hammersmith as possible.
That's really big of you, actually.
And I nailed it.
Yeah.
The fans loved it, and it was great, and that's definitely one of the high points of my career is being on stage with Lemmy.
Yeah, that's I can't imagine.
That's fucking huge. That's awesome.
We toured with them back in the day. That was pretty fucking nuts. Scarhead and Motorhead.
Scarhead and Motorhead.
Yeah, they kicked us off the tour.
You guys want a good Lemmy story? I'll give you a good Lemmy story.
Yeah, let's hear a good Lemmy story. Why not?
So I wake up. We're in Virginia, and I wake up on the bus, and it's like 10 in the morning, and I'm tired, and Lemmy's in the front lounge, and he's got a tumbler. It's 10 in the morning. He's got a tumbler of Jack and Coke. He's got a Marlboro burning in the ashtray, and this is a 60-something-year-old man. And I go, Lem, where's catering? I gotta get some coffee. And he just goes, he does a big rail of speed and goes, coffee won't keep you awake. That's my
I gotta get that motherfucker on the show. That's my kind of dude.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's Damian.
I guess I'm still gonna live for another. All you guys think I'm not. But
well, with you, brother. That's amazing. Holy shit.
I just been real lucky. I mean, I've been able to work with Motorhead or, one of the bands that got me playing music as a kid, and then now touring and playing with Ace Frehley. I mean, that's the reason why I picked up a guitar when I was a little kid. Was my dad took me to see Kiss on the Dynasty tour at the Garden, and I was like, that's what I want to do, man. I want to have a guitar that flies through the air and shoots rockets and smoke and shit. And all these years later, I get the call to play with Ace Frehley.
How did that come about? The call to play with Ace Frehley?
When he put his solo band together, he had asked me to do it, and it was another one of those things where Danzig and when Kiss were doing the farewell tour, I think we were rehearsing near each other, and I just kind of hit it off with him, and Ace is, sometimes I'll be hanging out with him and it'll blow my mind because he's just one of these like kooky old guys like from the neighborhood. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, oh wait a minute, you're the fucking spaceman. Like,
yeah. That's how we feel about Jimmy.
And it's to me it's a total honor. I mean, as much as doing what I'm going to be doing Saturday night is, for me it's an honor to be able to come back and
That was my next question to you, Todd and Todd Youth. That is, we'll make sure there's different Todds in the room. But I mean, I think it's very humbling to me being a kid growing up of like listening to Warzone affected my life, and I mean, for you to come back and participate in this, it's got to mean a lot. I mean, how do you feel about it? I mean, obviously you played some huge fucking shows, Todd, but to be part of this with the guys and give a little flash of what Warzone did and how you contributed. I mean, you feel about it. You're pretty stoked on it, I would assume.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was, we did our first rehearsal the other day, and it was so much, even just to go back and, a lot of those songs, I had written those songs when I was 12, 13 years old.
Holy shit.
So like, go back and, like, look at myself as a songwriter as a 12-year-old kid or a 13-year-old kid.
You're going to play in front of over 2,000 people with that.
Yeah, but how amazing is that? Like, the shit you wrote at that age is like moved so many people.
And I wrote As One. I was 14 years old when I wrote that song. And I still
that deserves some fucking applause right there.
I still have people come up to me and like will scream As One at me.
Like this guy right here.
Yeah. As One!
No, so I mean it's really Warzone was my second band. The first band I played in, I was 12 and 13 years old, and I played bass in Agnostic Front for a while.
Holy shit.
And there's a video on YouTube. If you look up like Agnostic Front earliest footage or Agnostic Front A7, it comes up.
Amazing.
And then my parents, because I was so young and I was hanging out already, and I wasn't going to school because I was out at A7 and all these clubs all night playing, and so I ended up, having to go to court, which actually that song Under 18 ended up being about. A Warzone song.
Hence the name.
Because I got, I ended up getting arrested, and I was like an incorrigible minor, and I hadn't been to school in a year, and so I had my parents actually were the ones who made me quit Agnostic Front. I had to call Vinny and say, Vinny, my mom is making me quit the band.
She's making me give you this note that she wrote.
But then, then we started up Warzone after that. And
how did that come about?
Well, Ray had left Agnostic Front, and then the actual original lineup of it was called the Rat Poison Band. And Tommy Rat was the singer.
That's right.
Ray was on drums. Roger was on bass. And Tito, who was the bass player on the Lower East Side Crew EP, was on guitar. And then Roger had bailed out, and I started playing bass. And I went away. And then when I came back, Ray had switched and was singing, and that's really when Warzone kind of took off, and all those songs from the Lower East Side Crew EP were written. And that's when we started really gigging.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I gotta say, Todd, man, I'm very stoked we have you on the show.
Yes,
I
to
want
be here, dude.
I want to say,
Come on.
hold on,
Incredible.
I want to say right now, happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Hold up. Happy birthday, Todd Youth. Happy birthday to you. Holy shit.
He's getting younger every year.
Yeah, boy. Yo, you ladies and gentlemen and little cunts and midgets out there, you're going to have the fucking blessing to witness this man on stage with Todd the Kid next to you, okay? Hopefully, Todd can hang out maybe a little longer with us today. We're going to let him, get into a little drop of a Warzone song and announce some shit. Todd Youth, drop it for the Black and Blue Takeover, buddy.
All right, this is Todd Youth from Warzone, and you're listening to the Black and Blue Takeover on EastVillageRadio.com. The next song is Escape from Your Society.
Black and Blue.
Yeah.
Black and Blue Takeover on EastVillageRadio.com. Yes, you just heard the Bruisers, Society's Fools. Before that, Homicidal with 10 Deep Breaths. Before that, Terror with Dead Wrong. You heard the Circle Jerks with Junk Mail. And Todd Youth dropped it for us, Warzone with Escape from Your Society. We still got both Todds in the room. I want to speak to Todd the Kid, and we'll get back into Todd Youth. We don't get a chance to get Todd Youth into the studio very much, so we're going to not physically take advantage, but you know what I'm talking about. But Todd Hamilton, from you being, a younger guy and being part of the band later in the years, it's got to be pretty dope that you got this fucker in the band to play with you guys.
Absolutely. Even, back then there were a few shows where Todd played with us, and, just being that I was a Warzone fan and a Murphy's Law fan, it was always great to share the stage with this guy.
Todd Youth, let me ask you this question. Even though we may have talked about it, but I have to play radio role. All right, but is it true that you possibly are contributing to the new Murphy's Law record?
Well, I've been telling Jimmy for like 2-3 years now. I got songs for him. It's just if he could just return my phone call one of these days.
Hey, Felipe! Yo, Felipe! Murphy's Law, come on the side. Felipe, come in the door. This is Felipe from Murphy's Law. Say what's up, Felipe.
What's up, everybody?
Close that door behind you. Ziggy, you want to stick the camera again? We got Felipe here, Todd Youth, and Todd is saying that if Jimmy would call him back, he would come into the studio and get back in the mix. What's up?
I don't know. We gotta email him.
We
gotta email Jimmy. We gotta fax him. We gotta send him a fax.
What do you say about this? I got a plan. How about this? I'm gonna be the what'd you call
Mediator.
me? What's the dating guy you called me?
Liaison.
Liaison.
What'd you call me? The dating?
2 minutes and 2 seconds.
I'm the Chuck Woolery of the hardcore scene. But But I think tonight, Felipe should exchange numbers with Todd Youth. Can we make that happen?
Yeah,
so you guys
it's a date. I was actually supposed to go to the studio,
Excuse me.
but I ended up getting some work, so I had to.
Oh, so you're in the mix.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
awesome.
get him on the horn tonight.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, this is pretty historic to have Todd Youth back in the mix. It's like almost like full circle. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel, because I moved back about a month ago. I moved back to New York after being in Los Angeles for 10 years, and then coming back and right away jumping into this Warzone thing tribute to Ray, yeah, it feels like it's, you know, all full circle.
It's pretty crazy.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Yeah, Todd, man, much respect, brother. Yeah. You're welcome. You know you've been gone. We love you, man. You know, a lot of people, you know, definitely are looking forward to seeing you up on that stage, and it's gonna.
Looking forward to tearing it up.
Yeah!
Wait, another one of the old friends just walked
Stigma's
up.
here.
This is your life, Todd Youth.
Vinny!
Todd Youth.
Stigma, come here.
This is your life.
Hey, ho! For you.
You got a for me?
Yeah, from toe to toe from Australia. We just got back. Had a great time, man, mate.
Mates?
How's my mates doing here?
Vinny, we
we
got one old mate here, Mr. Todd Youth himself.
Hey,
what's
Todd,
up?
how are you? I'm going to sing Skinhead Youth, by the way.
That's
I'm doing it. I'm practicing. I got the words right in my fucking pocket. Check it out. I swear to God, I might need a little help, guys. But here we go. Here's the words.
Well help.
All right, here. Could you read those words?
Yeah.
What was I?
Get the bifocals out.
Yeah, we're going to start. Hardcore lives. Say it loud. I changed the words a little bit. This way I can remember. How you guys doing?
We're good, Vinny.
Now that you're here.
Now you're here, we're great. Thank you for the t-shirt, toe to toe. I got a couple
How
fucked
many
up toes.
t-shirts you got tonight, Joe?
No, Jesus.
Ah,
Don't throw in my pile over there.
What am I, fucking...
That's all the way from Australia.
I can't believe we got this guy in the studio.
Todd
I
Youth,
was
my
just
kid.
telling him the story of how I had to call you when my mom made me quit agnostic front.
Yeah, I know. He said 12 years old.
I can't believe it.
You go to jail today for that. Was I always a good guy? Did I always do the right
I
thing?
always did the right thing.
That's the main thing that counts over here.
Yeah.
Always be good. You're young guys. You got to take them in. You know, culture them right. Do the right thing by everybody.
Yeah.
Always be good because it comes back to you.
Exactly.
Amen.
Words of wisdom from Vinny Stigma.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, it's definitely
Make a
true.
friend, not an enemy. It's a lot easier. Take it from me.
Wow. That's some wisdom, Stigma.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
true.
guru right here.
Yeah, that's good shit. Well, listen, man, I'm very honored to be in the room right now with fucking you two fucks. And that's
A lot of history.
totally a lot of history right now. And when I say fucks, I mean in a loving way. So, I mean, I can't get over it enough. I mean, Vinny Stigma is singing a rabies song with Todd Youth, Todd Hamilton in the band, Jay, Little Vinny in the band.
Yo, this is biblical. Straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it is biblical. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's
I'm
amazing.
glad I'm doing it. And I got
amazing
the words.
too.
I've been practicing.
Yeah. Let's make this a big party. Hold on. Hey, Lars, get in here.
Yes! How you doing? I didn't know you were here. I didn't know you were here. What's up? All right.
Fucking everybody come in, yeah! Well, listen, we got Vinny Stigma, we got Lars, and we got Todd Youth in the band.
Todd.
What's up, Lars?
How you doing?
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, Todd and fucking Lars, you guys gonna be playing the same stage together
That's right.
in different bands.
It's gonna be an honor to share the same stage as him.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Rancid and Warzone tribute and fucking Hazen Street Youth of Today. I mean, this lineup.
DYS. I'm really looking forward to seeing DYS.
DYS.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
DYS.
bananas. I mean,
It's gonna be tight.
look at the talent we have in this right now. I'm a little bit.
We can start a band.
I might.
Joe. We can start a band with the talent.
Holy shit! Look at
Start
the
a few
band.
bands.
I'll be the designated
We're
macho.
gonna be like the Doobie Brothers of punk. We're guitar players.
Pass a doobie on the left-hand side.
Let me ask this question. I know Todd's been doing this thing and traveling with a lot of big names these days, and Rancid's played a lot of big fests. Have you guys played together on tour?
No,
before?
never. I had on the Last Days Freely tour I did though. Your buddy was our
Big Jay
bus driver.
Bastard. He
Yes.
used to play bass in the Bastards, who was our guitar tech. Yes. That's right.
So
That's
it's
right.
like a 6 degrees of separation kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool shit, man.
It
I'm
is
fucking.
cool.
This is gonna be an amazing night. I mean, Lars, you know, Rancid being a punk rock band that started playing in the early '90s. I mean, you guys played CBGBs years ago. You know, what was your? Did you have a relationship with Ray?
What,
Rabies? Rabies? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So
Well,
what
I
can-
remember first time I met Rabies is when we played the Wetlands, and he was working there, and he was one of the nicest dudes you'd ever met in your life. And he did, you know, it's like one of those guys when you meet him, and you're like, fuck, I've been listening to his records. You know, can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you said never.
All right. Well, you know, and then you're meeting the guy. It's like, you know, because that's the thing when. The first American skinhead music was fucking hardcore. Warzone, Agnostic Front. That was what you listened to because that was our shit. You know, Oi and stuff that was English and stuff, but it wasn't really kind of ours.
Right.
So the hardcore was ours. You know, because it was American made.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? And you know that's why we all gravitated to it.
Yeah, it's pretty serious right there, Vinny. Right? I mean, you were pretty tight with Ray. I mean,
Yeah, Ray lived in my house, and when that guy out there didn't sucker punch him and broke his jaw, my mother spoon fed him.
Where's this guy?
Yeah, we'll get him. Don't worry. You know, he loved my mom, and I lived for like a couple of years with Ray, and we took care of him, and we were brothers, and we're on the United Blood EP together. You know what I mean? And we wrote some of the words, like even in the Skinhead, the song I'm going to sing, some of them words, you know, gravitate from the old days. You remember the jacket? Remember the jacket? I think Roger still got the jacket.
Wow, crazy shit.
Yeah, the Skinhead. It was off the jacket. That's how we made the song.
Vinny, let me ask you this: if you could say a nice sentence put together for a lot of the young kids out there that never had a chance to see Ravies and Warzone, how can you sum up what this tribute means?
Well, it's an honor. Like, it's a thing you should represent. You should be there. To just remember to the guy that's standing next to you, and all your brothers. You know, just hold them tight, man. Because when you don't want to see them go. And I miss Ray, and my mom misses Ray, and now my she passed, so she's cooking for Ray up there now. So, you know, and we're all gonna be at dinner one day together. Yeah.
Well, man, this is a great conversation going on. We're gonna get back to some more music. Unfortunately, the phone lines are having issues. Buske, can we do a ticket giveaway somehow? What can we do?
Let's do a Twitter giveaway.
All right, what are we gonna do? Buske, explain.
Basically, at BNB Productions is our Twitter handle. So we'll do a giveaway now when the music comes in. How many pairs do you want to do?
Let's do a single ticket.
Single ticket.
We'll do a single ticket now.
The 10th tweet to @BNB Productions, you will get a single ticket to the Black Football this Saturday.
All right, what are we gonna do? We're gonna let Todd the Kid do the drop this time.
You already did one.
You already did one?
Why don't we have Vinny do it?
Vinny, do a Warzone drop for us.
Yeah.
Show him what's up, Larry. Let's get back to some music. Can you read that?
What does it say?
You've done it before, Vinny.
The Sounds of Revolution. That's the song I want to hear.
We're gonna play as one.
All right, that's one. Okay. I remember when we wrote that song. I was like part of it too, kind of.
This is Vinny. Listen to the Black and Blue.
Hey, this is Vinny, and you listen to EVR Radio.
Black and
It's
Blue
the Black and Blue Takeover.
Next song.
Next song is As One
by
Warzone.
Yeah.
Cousin Joey, take it away.
Yeah. Tweet that ticket, bitches. Black and Blue Takeover, EastVillageRadio.com. You heard some new Wisdom in Chains. That new record, The Missing Links. That was the song, Missing Links. Great fucking record. Wisdom in Chains, Richie and the guys. I can't give you guys enough props. Fucking amazing music you guys put out. I've heard some fucking people post. You guys helped fucking keep the hardcore thing juvenated and juicing it up. Amazing shit. Let me go through the songs. What did we play before that? Warzone. As One?
Yep.
Yes. And that was it. Todd Youth, blessed with his presence in the studio. Great time. But right now we're about to break it down official style. And speaking of Wisdom in Chains, because our brother from another mother actually was part manager from the band. And Freddy, say what's up. Freddy Madball in the room.
Yo, what's up? And I'm not part manager, I'm full manager.
Oh, yeah, boy. I don't know why I said that, but we got
and I produced Missing Link, so what's up with that?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I did actually, but...
There's
some things happening.
I got somebody holding a spot for you right here in front.
Awesome. So Freddie, man, let's get into it. I mean, the show, we got about 20 minutes left. We had a lot of guests on the show tonight. You know, me and you have been doing this show since 2005, man. We put our heart and soul into it. You know, man, we're about
Thank you. I want to thank you personally.
Thank you.
Yo, you've changed my life again and
Thank
again.
you, man.
Thank anybody
Saved my life.
Thank anybody and everybody who's been supportive of what we're doing from the beginning. Black and Blue is, started as Joey and I putting together these shows, and it's a movement now, and it's growing every day, and it's going to be a lot of things, man. The future is endless, so yeah, man. Thank you to everybody who's supported what we've been doing, man, what we've been building.
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, we've been keeping it going at Webster Hall, which is kind of an iconic spot. And, I will say, Freddie, I mean, now that we've been doing shows at Webster Hall on a regular basis, let's make note that a lot of these other shows have been popping up at Webster. The CBGB's festivals happening there. We got word that the the Revelation shows are happening there. So, not that we started it, but we kind of rejuvenated something.
But did they get it okay to do shows by us? Did they get it okay for us to do shows? Hell no. I want to know. Hey, fuck. Listen, you guys got to check in with B&B when you do shows, all right? For anybody who's listening.
Yeah, straight up.
And look, I'm kidding. It's a free country. You can do whatever the hell you
We'll
want.
fart up your whole show.
But yes, when things weren't so happening in NYC, you know, we started doing shows. You know what I mean? I mean, there wasn't all this hoopla when we started doing the B&B Bowl and all that. So, you know, I'm not saying, you know, you know, there's been shows happening here forever. But, you know, this is our passion, man. We love this thing.
Exactly. I mean, I will state again, it is the 125th year anniversary of Webster Hall.
Wow.
It's crazy.
125th?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Been around for a
It's
minute.
older than Stigma.
Yeah. Just a little bit, though. Oh, shit. Buske, do we have a Twitter winner?
We do. Laura McCann. Laura McCann. I sent you a direct message, so please check your messages and get a hold of us to get your ticket. So.
Nice Irish
Cool
girl.
shit. So, you know, this year, you know, Freddie and I definitely, you know, mixed it up with Warzone Rancid with the band, with Sheer Terror in the bill, the Warzone tribute, and it was kind of like the perfect year. Freddie, you know, we wanted to bring Hazen Street in the mix before, but I guess, you know, Freddie figured, and I agree, this is the perfect year to do it. You know, so Freddie, you stoked to do the Hazen Street?
Yeah, man, I'm really excited. I mean, I'm actually, you know, I feel really honored and you know, happy about the fact that hardcore kids are embracing Hazen Street. You know, it's like, you know, we did Hazen Street, you know, because we want to do something different, and it's really hard to pinpoint what it is exactly. You know what I mean? It's just many different flavors in one thing, and we're very proud of it.
It's
you know,
incredible music. That's how you're gonna
thank you,
pinpoint
brother.
it.
But you know, it's hard to, you know, you can't please everybody. You know, and some kids are gonna be judgmental. But you know what? Actually, you know, as judgmental as hardcore kids can be sometimes, they were actually, Hazen Street has been, you know, embraced across the board, man. We just did a festival in Europe with Rancid.
Yeah, same festival, Cruise Rock.
It was off the hook. You know what I mean? And like, it's mostly kids that know, you know, H2O, Madball, etc. You know, Crow Mags. So it's like, I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate people being open-minded because that's how I grew up. I grew up with all kinds of music, hip-hop, this, that, the other thing. And so it's like, the fact, it's showing evolution within our own culture, which is important.
Totally.
I think that's why this show is so perfect for you guys, too, because this show isn't it's not a pigeonholed hardcore show, you know what I mean? You got DYS, Outburst, you know, Suburban Scum, Rotting Out, fucking Rancid, you know what I mean, Sheer Terror, it's everything. So if there was a perfect show for you guys to play, it's this, because it is. I think this show's amazing because it showcases every sort of that, you know, every side of that square that makes up this fucking thing, you know what I mean? So I'm stoked to see Hazen Street. It's actually the first time I've ever seen Hazen Street.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right.
Oh no, you're in for a treat there.
I'm hoping that, you know, it goes well. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm just looking forward to the show in general. Obviously, you know, I'm gonna be, you know, it's our show. You know, Joey
we all
and I
got
have been doing
butterflies.
this thing, so we want this thing to go well, regardless if we were playing or not. But it's gonna be a fun time, and we're doing something different, and we're taking chances. And I think, you know, it's time to do that, man. We need to do that. You know what I mean? We need to show people that we're not just limited to just one thing, one lane, one genre, hardcore. You know, we can branch out and do punk, maybe throw a little metal in there, but it's always going to be the hardcore family there. You know what I'm saying?
Totally. Yeah, it's amazing, man. This show is, I mean, like I said again, people that tuned in late in the show, we do have tickets available at the door. So, this, you know, pre-sales have been, you know, gone.
Not sold out.
But it's not sold out, so get there early and you'll get in. Damien, what's up?
Also on EVR tomorrow, right?
On EVR.com, they'll be giving away a pair of tickets tomorrow. Just check in with the site. They'll be tweeting about it, twatting about it. But we got about 18 minutes left, everybody. The phone's having issues. We're going to do another Twitter giveaway, Buske, right?
We could do that too, but real quick, I want to shout out WSOU and Xena for all the help.
Yes.
And SiriusXM for all the help in helping, you know, cover the event this Saturday. I know they did an interview with Freddie. We posted it. They did an interview actually with Jeremy from Suburban Scum as well. So
cool.
We'll be posting that too. So shout out to Xena and SiriusXM Liquid Metal for all their help.
Buske, how can they?
Jose, shout out to Jose.
Jose,
rest in peace, Mario.
Mario, como estás?
We've all been showing support to B&B for years, and even before that to Madball and so on. So.
Yeah, thank you very much. Buske, how can we do this Twitter giveaway? Last ticket of the night. Final ticket before Saturday.
Last ticket of the night. 5th tweeter. That ticket is yours. So at BNB Productions on Twitter, at BNB Productions, 5th tweet is the ticket winner.
All right, we're going to let Freddie drop a song, and we're going to take a break, come back in, and talk again and say goodbye. Let's let Freddie do it.
Yo, this is Freddy from Madball, and you're listening to the Black and Blue Takeover. EastVillageRadio.com, you motherfuckers. The next song is Are You Ready? Hazen Street.
Black and Blue. Yeah. The Bad Brains with Big Takeover, because we are the Black and Blue Takeover on EastVillageRadio.com. Before that, what do we hear?
Before that,
Are you ready?
we had Angelic Upstarts with I Won't Pay for Liberty, and we kicked it off with Hazen Street.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Ready.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, everybody, we got about 8.5 minutes left in the show. Up next is the Metal Inquisition. It's a metal show from fucking straight up 10 o'clock to midnight. Check these guys out. But I want to say fucking, yo, we got Freddy in the room right now and Lars hanging out. Guys, Rancid and Madball, New York City. What do you think?
Someday. Well, actually, when we've done it already. Yeah.
Oh, you did do it? Oh, yeah, I forgot. All right, rewind. Erase that.
But we got a new generation now.
Rancid hates the street now.
But check this out. Rancid and Madball will be playing together in
Boston?
Monday following the Black and Blue Bowl in Boston.
Wow.
So if anyone want to take that trip,
Yeah.
feel free to. I mean, Rancid's doing Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
And we're doing the Monday show.
Yeah.
But it's been a while since we played together. It's been years since we did the Urban Plaza show, which was a fun time.
I think the only other time we did it was that one festival. Remember, it was
That's
like
right.
Light Outside
Yep.
in Sweden.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
So we played together like twice.
Yeah.
And then with Hazen Street, we just played together Rose Rock.
Yep.
Yeah, huge
We
fest.
just did that together, and
Yeah, it's a big fest.
these guys killed it.
Freddie, what's
These
the
guys killed
what's the rumor? I'm hearing there's an EP coming out from Madball. What's the story with that?
Yes.
True?
The Rebellion EP. It is true.
Rebellion EP. How many songs are on this fucking thing?
It's done, mastered. 6 songs. 2 of them are like from Ball of Destruction.
Okay.
Redone, Get Out, and It's My Life.
Nice.
'Cause,
Nice.
I mean, you know, those are only recorded. I'm like 12 years old. This is like the last time I heard them.
Yo, but honestly, that's what sold me on Madball, so, you know.
Straight
Respect,
up,
but
yeah.
so we redid those because we do them live still to this day. You know, this like part of our thing. So, and then 4 brand new ones. So, and they're done, mastered, ready to go. It's already ready to come out. I just approved the artwork today for the vinyl. And,
Vinyl, nice.
And you know, I'm excited for the release, of course, but more importantly, I'm excited about, you know, it's gonna be a self release. It's my own label.
Right.
And so.
Who's putting it out, Freddie?
It's called the Black and Blue label.
Yes!
Oh, shit.
Yes!
That sounds hard.
It's just another extension of our movement, you know what I'm saying, the Black and Blue movement, and it's like something I've been wanting to do forever, and finally I just said I'm just going to do it. Yeah. And so this is the first of many releases right now, this EP, so
awesome
support
stuff.
it.
Beautiful.
Yo, well, I want to
I
say...
hope it's black and blue vinyl.
That's what I was going to say.
It is.
Yeah.
I'll be first in line.
Oh,
Everything
shit.
about it is black and blue. The cover's black and blue.
Yeah.
When you listen to it, you're going to get black and blue.
Yeah, exactly. Well, listen up, everybody. We only got 6 minutes left in the show. We're going to play some music. Buske, we had a Twitter winner.
We did. Dick Miller. There's a name for you.
Dick Miller.
Dick Filler.
Big Dick Miller. Congratulations.
Dick Miller, we love you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hope you have fun on the show on Saturday. Don't forget, tickets will be available at the door. My partner, Freddie and myself would like to thank everybody for support all the times, all the shows you come to. Damian, thank you tonight. Doing a good job, not fucking up yet. Buske, great job on the twat backs.
Word up.
Shout out to Lars and Rancid for
Lars,
playing our
Rancid,
show.
Todd Youth, Vinny Stigma.
Todd Youth,
This is a
Stigma.
historic thing. Rancid had a Rancid. We're changing it up for a good reason, for a good cause, and it's amazing to have these guys on it. So respect.
Honored.
Yeah, it's going to be a bananas lineup. So, everybody, thanks for tuning in. We hope this...
As Hector would say, banana.
Oh, shit. Hold on a second. You know what's up? I'll never forget. I played it
The
a
whole
couple...
place goes banana.
I played a little thing a little while ago. Hector was telling a story about a girl who shits on people's faces. Let's see if I have it.
Sounds
still.
like my kind of girl.
Oh, that's not it. Hold on.
He's got it.
Me don't like it, poo poo.
That was the other night at the hookah bar.
Hold on. Yo, everybody, hold on. You hear this? Ready? Watch.
Antibacterial.
Freddie, hold on. She shits on people's faces.
Shits on people's faces. Yeah, shits on people's faces.
Yo, this goes out to the bitch who shits on people's faces. We're going to close it out. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Let's go to Hi-Fi tonight on every way between 10th and 11th Street. Holy shit, Terrace DJing. We'll see all you fuckers Saturday at the Black and Blue Bowl. Sunday at the show at Barry Electric with Bold and Scarhead and Provider.
And Sunday night, I'm DJing all night at the...
Red Star?
Yes.
All right, check it out. Close it out with some... Where are we at? Warzone?
Breakdance competition.
32.
It's your choice.
Warzone. What song we playing next?
32.
It's your choice.
It's your choice on Black and Blue. See you fuckers next week. Do you dig?
Peace, Red Beef.